Alright, Josh here, and welcome to another episode of our Pokemon VGC 2019 Battle Ball Live series, carrying on with this Kyogre Palkia team, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Haven't made any changes. I'm pretty happy with the way it is, to be honest. I'm pretty sure our rating is probably like the highest we've been in Moon Series. Yeah, 17 to 35. I don't think we've been that high with any other team. Obviously, it's been a progressive build-up with all the teams, but it's nice that this team. I feel pretty comfortable with this team. It's been doing well. What would I change? I wouldn't really change anything, to be honest. Apart from, like, maybe if it was like, maybe I'd swap Palkia for Xerneas. Maybe Xern would fit on this team, obviously, and I wouldn't change anything else. Let's hope we get some decent battles today. I hope it doesn't take too long to find someone. Okay, we actually found someone. I had to reset that 3 times. Can you believe it? Mid 1500s opponent from Japan with Xern Don. Okay, this could be a little bit tricky with Lele Driftblim. That's a bit rough. I do have Tornadoes to taunt Driftblim though, if they do end up going with that, which is obviously nice. I can't taunt the Xerneas though, which is obviously a little bit annoying. I very much doubt it's like Scarf Lele. Z move. It's either on Lele or Groudon. I don't know. Obviously it's hard to say, but it's one of those two. I very much doubt any of the others have a Z move. I definitely need Tornadus. I think we'll lead Tornadus actually. I definitely want. Do I want Raichu? Yes, I do want Raichu. Not for Fake Out, more for Nuzzle. Nuzzle the Xerneas, I think would be kind of ideal because with that half speed, you know, Katana can take advantage. Katana's good here. I'm bringing Katana, and Kyogre, I guess, is the other one. Palkia. What about it being like Sash there? Let's go. Yeah, let's just go what I just said. These 4 make sense. What's the worst case scenario? Like Amoonguss, Xerneas? That wouldn't be ideal. Or I don't know. Let's see. Let's just play it by ear. I always think about what they could potentially do. I always like sometimes it's like hard to call what exactly. I mean, you know, well, of course you'll know. It's always hard to call exactly what they'll lead against you. But you just try and choose the... Yeah, I think this is probably the best thing they could have done. You just try and choose, like, your best... The best thing you can do, basically. Okay, so obviously I've got 2 options. I can fake out Xern, taunt Amoonguss. I could taunt Amoonguss. I could fake out Amoonguss, taunt Xerneas. I think I'm going to fake out Xerneas and taunt Amoonguss, to be honest. My opponent could also bring in Incineroar, which won't be surprising, but then I have the choice of either I can Tailwind or I can Nuzzle. So that's okay. Yeah, I taunted Amoonguss. We don't want any sleep. Then it won't be able to Rage Powder either. Thing is, I didn't fake out Amoonguss taunt Xerneas because Xerneas can just attack. Yeah, I think this is going to be Incineroar. Yeah, okay, that's absolutely fine. So I get a choice next turn now. Big out. Okay. Then he flinches, yeah. Okay, so now my opponent has like a choice basically. Like, I can either taunt the Xerneas. I think they probably fake out Thunderous, to be honest. I would fake out Thunderous. I'm going to taunt instead of Tailwind because I can always quickly Tailwind. And we're going to Nuzzle. Like, taunt I just can't really die here. Unless my opponent just doubles it. But then I get the Nuzzle off, so it's not that big a deal. I think you fake out. I'd fake out Thunderous. I do want to keep Thunderous alive though for that. Oh, my apologies. No fake out. Maybe they are doubling Thunderous. I would imagine Xerneas is attacking here. I don't think you can risk it. Yeah, into Thunderous. Okay, so they are doubling it, I think. Ow, but that's not going to KO, so that's super nice. Let's go Thunderous. The bulk! I don't even. You know what the funny thing is? I hadn't even got that much bulk on Thunderous. My opponent was probably presuming I was Sash. But I haven't actually got that much bulk on Thunderous. I've got. I can't remember which HP I've got. But it's not a lot, but you know, I think it's just like. Just naturally survives. And Groudon comes in, okay. Now, obviously, that's a bit orcs for my Raichu. I'm going to switch Raichu out into We don't want a Hurricane. We want Hurricane Xerneas. And we're going to switch into Kyogre. I don't feel the need that we need to Tailwind yet because Xerneas is paralyzed. As the only time we need to is if it Geomancies. Amoonguss is a problem. But I feel like we can get Amoonguss at some point. I could have Volt Switched there. But if Xerneas gets a Protect off or something, then could have been in trouble. I don't want to lose Raichu yet. Just having the Fake Out's nice. Maybe we should have brought Incineroar. Actually, kind of regret not bringing Incineroar right now. Just Nuzzle's just so good. I just think Nuzzle's ace. I don't know what my opponent's going to do. They can. There's several things they can do. Yep. I'm going to get a nice Hurricane into the Xerneas. That's going to do, what, like 40%? Both attacking. Less, so it's kind of we get the confused as well. That's very unfortunate for my opponent. Rock Tomb. Oh, into Kyogre. Okay, that's fine. I want to. Okay, it's 7 Queen, so apologies to my opponent there. We are going to Hurricane Groudon slot now. He could Precipice, but if you Precipice, it's fine. So it should just proc my brain. I'm just going to Water Spout. Like, if they double attack my Kyogre, it's fine. I can imagine Amoonguss coming in for Groudon, to be honest. You don't want to switch Incineroar in. Or Amoonguss could come in for Xerneas. Nah, I mean, it could do. Although, I really feel like you'd rather have weather control. This Xerneas is in a bit of a pickle. The Confuse was obviously very fortunate for us. Yeah, this should be Amoonguss, I think. Yeah, okay, nice. That's really good. Getting a Hurricane on Amoonguss is so important. So important. Okay, that's the first time I've seen that. Wow. The flying Cobra Berries. I didn't even know what that was. That's really interesting. This should be a dead Xerneas, by the way. Yep. Okay, nice. That was fortunate as well. We've had a bit of luck here. We definitely had a bit of luck here, my friends. Okay, well, Groudon comes back in. We want to switch Kyogre out, obviously. That Groudon does have Rock Tomb, which is quite an interesting little tech. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward read here. I mean, I'm going to Protect Tornadoes. We haven't revealed Protect on Tornadoes yet. And we'll get Raichu back in. I definitely want to get Katana in at some point as well. Although Katana kind of... I mean, Kyogre kind of seals this game up. As soon as I get rid of Amoonguss, it's fine. I think I'd have... Like, we've got a good position, really. I'd have to absolutely throw this. But my opponent would have to make some, like, super good reads to get back into it. Raichu's useless, but the rest of my mons are all good. Okay, so go... Okay, gets the health back. That's sensible. That's very sensible. The thing is, I can fake out... I can fake out Groudon and bring in Kyogre again then. Then my opponent has to take loads of damage and I can just Volt Switch into Tornadus again. Oh, he's... Okay, that's into Raichu, I guess. Definitely wasn't into Tornadus. My opponent wastes the Z move there as well, which is obviously nice. For us. Ouchie! There's a crit. Obviously that didn't matter. The thing is, I don't want to waste... See, I want to bring Kyogre in, right? My opponent has Fake Out. And they can also Rock Tomb Tornadus. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to take a Rock Tomb. So I could bring in Katana instead. Like, Tornadus is important. I might actually bring Katana instead. I'm going to switch to Tornadus into Kyogre. I'll just detect. I don't want to lose my Focus Sash just in case. There's no point in risking it. Like, I feel like they should... I mean, they can Rock Tomb, which is kind of okay. As long as the Amoonguss doesn't have hidden power fire or foul play, we should be alright. And just keeping Tornadus alive, as long as we keep weather control as well, we should be fine. Incineroar could U-turn as well. That'd be good. If they U-turned into Tornadus. I feel like he's gonna Rock Tomb, like fake out Rock Tomb or something. Fake out Katana Rock Tomb. Yeah. Okay. Could fake out Fire Punch as well. Yeah, it is Rock Tomb. Thought it would be. Ouch! Okay, well, Groudon is obviously in trouble. So I'm going to Smart Strike the Groudon slot and just Water Spout. Will Water Spout get Incineroar? No, I'm going to Scald instead, just in case. I feel like Groudon switches into a Amoonguss, you pretty much have to. Like, you can't let Kyogre keep the weather if my opponent's got any chance of winning. Just need to get rid of one more Mon. Oh, it's Incineroar that actually switches out. Interesting. Oh, Groudon protects. Okay, that's not too bad then. That's okay. I don't mind that. Got it the wrong way around. That's smart. It's supposed to preserve your fake out. That does a lot of damage though. Look at the burn. That was unfortunate for my opponent. I can actually just Water Spout and Grass Knot here. Grass Knot. Leaf Blade. Katana can't be taken down in one hit. Groudon could switch into... Oh, actually, no, that was silly. Groudon could switch into Incineroar. That was bad. I'm throwing. I'm absolutely throwing. What is wrong with me? Groudon switched into Incineroar. And I scrapped it. Although, does Grass Knot get Kyogre? Shouldn't do. It might do, actually. Okay, that's fine. If it was the other way around, we would have been in... I suppose I still would have Water Spout. Maybe it was okay, so. Groudon's going to take an absolute chunk. I won't KO it, obviously, though. Yeah, it went for the double. Okay, maybe I was just panicking over nothing. Yeah, Water Spout should get... Well, I'll definitely get Groudon. Don't know, Incineroar? Yeah, Incineroar hangs on. He's actually in a nice range, the Incineroar, now, because... I can get it with... Next turn, I can literally just Water Spout and Sacred Sword. I can Sacred Sword and then... well, I'm just going to double protect this turn. There's no point in playing any... I mean, I could afford to, really. I'm just going to double protect, though, just to be safe. I mean, my opponent definitely played well, like, especially at the end, like... I played badly then. I played badly. Oh dear. That was pretty poor. Sorry. Never mind. It's fine. So it was like, after we got rid of the Xerneas, I was just like, oh, it's super comfortable now. Like, I can't really lose. But obviously switching in with the fake outs and Amoonguss was a bit annoying. And yeah, just the fake outs and the sun just keep coming in and out. It was kind of... Just had to get in that right position. I mean, let me just think then. So if they actually swapped Groudon out then and brought Incineroar to the Groudon slot... they had a chance because Incineroar wouldn't have died, Amoonguss wouldn't have died, but I suppose they wanted to get their Amoonguss health up. I understand that. Okay, yep, and that's got hidden power. That's what I was worried about. Okay, well, Kyogre just plus Tornadus obviously just wins. Smart Strike the Amoonguss. What should we game? GG though, that was a good game. Definitely a good game on my opponent's end. A poor game on my end. Probably got bailed out a bit by that confusion actually as well on the I think I played the first few turns okay, but there is that issue with, like, I've said before with Raichu. It's really good Raichu, and I love using it, but there's that problem if you lead like Raichu and... Ooh, ouch. It's going to proc the berry actually. If you lead Raichu and Tornadus. I deserve that. Berry? I mean, this isn't over. 1 second. If I don't knock out Amoonguss, was that a crit? No. Okay. I was was going to say, if I didn't knock out Incineroar, then that would have been kind of funny. Oh dear. I deserved that burn. Yeah, there is that little bit of a problem where if you do lead Tornadus and Raichu, you've got to be so careful, especially Tailwind, because Volt Switch is obviously a great move. If you want to switch out fast and to take a resisted attack or something, yeah, it's great, but it's not always ideal when you're facing down like a Xerneas. You don't want to swap something like Katana in, which is what you need to get in. You need to let Raichu go down or something really, and then just to take advantage of it. If it doesn't, you don't want to switch into a Moonblast or a whatever, Precipice Blades or a Fire Punch or a Water Spout if you're playing a Rain Team. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So it is kind of a bit tricky. Maybe potentially for that, Raichu wasn't the best shout. I probably should have brought Incineroar. I probably should have gone Incineroar Thundurus actually. Thundurus. Tornadus. If I went Incineroar Tornadus, that would have actually probably been better. That would have actually been better. I'd have had more Amoonguss pressure as well with Incineroar. I could have, yeah. Actually, yeah. I should have brought Incineroar to that. Really, that was my fault. Although Nuzzle is good and ideal, I can always Tailwind with Thundurus. Tornadus. I can always Tailwind, so maybe I shouldn't have brought Raichu. Okay, I need to get my brain together. Okay, Ultrason. Right, let's go. Oh no, Shedinja, no! No! I don't have much for that. I have Tornadus. Palkia's got Flamethrower. I've got Incineroar. Okay. So I definitely need to bring Palkia to this one, specifically because of that. I definitely want Raichu as well, because it's got Coco, it's got Katana, and Lunala, so breaking those shields and potential sashes and stopping electric attacks and slowing things down is always good. Who else do I want to bring? I guess Palkia Raichu's not bad lead at all. I hope my opponent doesn't bring Shedinja. That thing could be a bit of a pain. Who else do I want to bring here though? Like, I always want to bring Katana. Katana's just so good. Do I need Katana though? Is it really necessary? It would be if I break Shadow Shoot, that's fine. No, I definitely want Kyogre. I think I'm actually gonna bring Tornadus to this. Just in case they bring that flipping Shedinja. I should bring Incineroar really as well. But we're not gonna. I'm gonna trust in Flamethrower and in Hurricane. I'm gonna put my trust. Ultra Sun. Actually, that first game was long. Because we dragged it out. It was dragged out at the end, wasn't it? If this is a long game as well, I might just do 2 today, to be honest. I don't want to go way over the... It depends, we'll see how it goes. Lunala Incineroar. Okay, I don't really mind. Depends what you do here, though. I'm just going to protect Palkia. I'm going to nuzzle the... I'm just going to nuzzle Lunala, because Incineroar probably fakes out Palkia, or it could Snarl. But Lunala could either go Tailwind or Trick. I imagine possibly Tailwind. It could also just attack Raichu. It could also Z-move Palkia. But obviously my Z-move won't knock out Lunala. Unless I break the Shadow Shield, so... That's why I'm nuzzling. And then I can Volt Switch out into the lovely Kyogre, get a big Hydro Vortex off. Because if he goes Tailwind, at least it's a... You know, it's not going to be faster still. And Incineroar won't be faster than Palkia. You could also U-turn out onto Raichu, that would be sensible. Although... Okay, Incineroar just switched out into... Katana, okay. So I might want to nuzzle that next turn, actually. We're going to see what, Tailwind? I can imagine a Tailwind here. Just get paralysed, apologies there. But we don't complain about things like that, my friends. We don't complain. Okay, I'm going to Z the Lunala, and I'm just going to nuzzle the Katana as well. We don't want any shenanigans from that Katana. It's so good that Raichu outspeeds Katana. It's so good. It's so satisfying that you can nuzzle Katana, and then it's just nowhere near as threatening. My opponent really needs to Tailwind here, but I think Hydro Vortex should get Lunala really. Okay, Katana switches out, that's absolutely fine. Into Incineroar, that's getting paralyzed again, that's absolutely fine. Lunala could protect, won't be too surprising. Okay, that's a second nuzzle. Ah, my chair, my chair! Let's go nuzzle. Let's go nuzzle. Oh, I sometimes feel a bit bad like about using nuzzle because it feels a bit like. I mean, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't rely on getting paralysis, but I mean it's not guaranteed, obviously, but it does when it does help, obviously, doesn't it? Does actually survive, and he gets paralyzed again. I very much apologize to my opponent there. That's unfortunate. We're going to protect Palkia. I guess we can Volt Switch out, just kill Lunala. Oh no, sorry to my opponent there. That was like a bit of like a rage quit, I can tell. I do apologise. But it happens. I imagine they were probably going for like trying to go for Tailwind or even the Z move onto Palkia or something. Or Side Shock onto Raichu just to get rid of it. Any of those wouldn't surprise me, but we did get pretty fortunate with those powers. To be honest, even if my opponent did Tailwind, like, I'm surprised I didn't knock out actually. I might have to calc that. I thought that'd be enough, to be honest. And Palkia's not exactly got a low special attack stat, has it? And Hydro Pump is you know what, 120 base power move with the added Z move. What, I don't know what base power the Z move is, but it's not gonna be nothing, is it? It's gonna be super strong. So that's actually pretty impressive that Lunala managed to lift that. Yeah, if all I needed to do was nuzzle the Katana, even under Tailwind, then we'd had Tornadus in the back, we had Kyogre in the back. I felt pretty comfortable with. The only thing I was worried about on that team was more like Shedinja. The rest, you know, Palkia kind of walls Kyogre most of the time. I mean, I know Kyogre can hit Palkia with Thunder, but and it can get the power, I suppose. But you know, it does a good job against those water type attacks. The Coco, my opponent, I don't know if they brought that. You know, since I had Raichu, I don't know, Yoshilugia. 1682, so this should be a good one. Oh, with XY, with their own Raichu. Okay, so this is interesting. So we got, yeah, XY combo. Okay, this is kind of tough. This is tougher. Do I want to bring Raichu? I really like this team that they're running, actually. That's a well good team. It's got a lot of options, that. They know exactly what to do. I mean, do I want to bring my Raichu just because they've got Raichu? I think I am going to bring it. I'm just worried about their Raichu doing the same thing as my Raichu does. Like, I want Tornadus, but This is actually tough. This is tough. Maybe we should bring in Sin instead. And not bring Kyogre? I want Katana. No, actually, I could do with Tornadus, to be honest. Oh, I don't know if that was right. I'm just thinking I could if you know, worst case scenario and Zern gets set up, which I can quite likely see it doing. I could do a Tailwind. Tailwind would be nice. I've got Raichu, but my opponent brings Raichu as well. Like, there's going to be no nuzzling. No one's going to be nuzzling. Oh, they do go Raichu with Veltal as well. That's really funny. Okay, I need to get rid of this Raichu ASAP. That's so funny they've gone for that. That's hilarious. So I imagine here we're just going to see an exchange of fake outs. which is fine. I'm going to protect Palkia. I'm going to fake out the Yveltal. I don't want to take a fake out. It's not necessary. I don't take a Snarl either. I'm going to go for like the speed tie, I guess, on the. Oh, I'll get Encore actually. Depends what Raichu set this is. Okay. Let's just go fake out. Oh, he went for the speed tie actually. Interesting. Spatial Rend. I'm going to feint the Raichu just in case it is Focus Sash. Okay. Into Amoonguss. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, do I get Encore? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. Let's go protect. Okay, I'm going to switch it to Katana. I'm just going to keep feinting. I don't see why not. My opponent can put my my Raichu to sleep, or they could try and put Palkia to sleep. That's why I'm going to switch into Katana that slot, just to stop this Raichu doing any nuzzling or Volt switching. Oh, they actually switch out Raichu into Yveltal. Okay. I would imagine my opponent probably spores the potential Palkia slot. Because you know it's on board. Oh no, because I could have protected there, so you spore the Raichu slot, I guess. Spore the Raichu slot? Yeah. I might leaf play the Amoonguss, you know. I think Raichu comes in there. I'm going to bring Serranus back in. I think Amoonguss switched into Raichu. Potentially. So Amoonguss is a bit useless here, unless it's got... Damn! Okay, we called that completely wrong. Oh dear. Okay, I think we could potentially just lose now. If this is hidden power, fire, or foul play, we just lost, I think. Damn it. That's super frustrating. Oh man, if it's Xerneas in the back, I think we're just screwed. Oh no, that was bad. I suppose that was fairly obvious. Oh man. I think we just lose. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about this. Yveltal is a pain to deal with. Yeah. I'm gonna try a nuzzle if I can. Yeah, I think we're just screwed, to be honest. Yeah, that's into Raichu. Yeah, this was rough. I'd have to have, I mean, I'd need to have a real think about how to beat this team. Yeah, that's GG. I mean, that my opponent has a great team. That's like a really good. Like that combination of Pokemon's super good. Like I really like Raichu with I mean, it has Encore. That's the killer one. I guess if it didn't have Encore, we might be slightly better off. But I mean, you can just. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do here. You can just snarl for days. Oh, actually, there is one thing I can do. There's one thing I can do, guys. It's not completely over. I've got one more play that I can do. one more thing I can do before it's over. Oh god, that does so much damage. Okay, there's one more thing I can do. Although I can't beat Amuga, so I think I just lose anyway. Right. Okay, there's one thing I can do. You see, Z-moves don't get affected by Protect. So for Hydro Vortex, the Yveltal, maybe I can kill it. I can kill the Raichu, yeah. Encore is... Z-moves ignore Encore. That's the only thing I can try. Okay, we get rid of the Raichu, that's kind of satisfying. Beast Boost. If I get the Yveltal here, we're back in. Maybe I should have doubled the thing, but I didn't want... Okay. That team was ace. Like, you got the fast fake out support, you got the slow fake out support, you got the redirection, you got Yveltal to snarl be bulky against rain teams. What else did they have? I can't remember what else they did, but that was a really cool combination of Pokemon. Oh, it's just not enough. That's a shame. It was a good try. Maybe I should have doubled. Yeah, but if I... No, I don't know. Because then Raichu could have just nuzzled my Katana, and I probably would have been screwed from there. We gave that... Yeah, this is just game over here, I think. Because I'm on-code into thingy anyway. Yeah, GG. That was actually really hard to play against. That was super hard to play against. Oh man, I'm just trying to think like what could have been. I mean, I really haven't played well today, to be honest. The entire time I've been pretty poor, to be honest. Decisions kind of got lucky the first two games. That third one, yeah, the opposing like Raichu just kind of like chucks my plan out of the water. Maybe I should have gone in. Oh yeah, but the fact that it had Encore was the absolute killer. Like, if it didn't have Encore, if it was like Assault Vest like mine, maybe it wouldn't have been too bad, but Encore just... Yeah, that's really, really rough. But we did... I mean, I tried my best with what I had, and that's all you can do sometimes. But anyway, cheers for watching this episode, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all in a bit.